and we can change our lives because we have support here. We have amazing practitioners that will sit with us on Thursdays. I'm always floored at how those practitioner office hours are empty. There's a sign-up sheet on the Welcome Center. You can have a practitioner for a whole hour on Thursdays. We have practitioners that will treat for us up in the front of the room, but will also spend time with us and delve deeper into some of the blocks we may still have or some of the processes that we are involved in our healing and growing. Some people think that Science of Mind is just about focusing on prosperity, creating money, and turning away from the condition and putting a happy face on the big pile of you-know-what, and that everything gets better. But really, there's a process of this healing that we do, that we can do with each other better than we can by ourselves. And in that, it seems to make life on planet Earth easier. We left the old life is a struggle, we're being tested, and if we fail that test, we're going to have eternal hellfire and damnation. We left that censor behind. We left that behind. We've moved into a philosophy that says all is well. That the universe is supporting our every thought, our every desire, that we have a power and a presence within us that will answer every question, is the solution to every problem, and carry us over any obstacle that seems to be in our way. And granted, there is the part of treat and move your feet with that. But life is not supposed to be a struggle. And life is not supposed to be hard. We win no spiritual brownie points by suffering in this lifetime. What we do is we open up to the gifts that have already been given. The gift of life, the blessings that come from that we are connected with all that is, that we always know what to do whenever we need to do it. We're always in our perfect and right place, doing exactly what we need to do at the moment that we need to do it. We are blessed beyond our wildest dreams. We are loved beyond our wildest dreams. Those are already a given. And how we fine-tune the manifestation process in our life is completely up to us. But that doesn't discount the basic tenets of spiritual living in this life. I love this Science of Mind teaching. And I love the Science of Mind textbook. I have like 12 of them. The one I actually teach out of is covered with packing tape because it is falling apart. But before Ernest even gets into the thing itself, what it is, the way it works, and how to use it, before he gets into any of the meat and bones of Science of Mind, he gives us this poem. It is the welcome to this teaching and the life that is promised us. It's called Peace Be Unto Thee, Stranger. Peace be unto thee, stranger. Enter and be not afraid. I have left the gate open, and thou art welcome to my home. There is room in my house for all. I have swept the hearth and lighted the fire. The room is warm and cheerful, and you will find comfort and rest within. The table is laid, and the fruits of life are spread before thee. The wine is here also. It sparkles in the light. I have set a chair for you where the sunbeams dance through the shade. Sit and rest and refresh your soul. Eat of the fruit and drink the wine. All is yours, and you are welcome. When we come into this teaching, the initial promise is that all has been given, not by an outside power deciding if we're worthy of that or not, but it is just the essence of life itself that has already given us the fruits of life because we are alive, that has already set a space for us where we belong, where we are safe, where we are loved, that we don't have to prove ourselves, we don't have to turn into someone that we're not. We can simply open and accept the amazing experiences of this life. And I think that being in spiritual community helps us. I think that as we gather together, as we share our ups and downs, as we move through this experience together, that it's easier on us than sitting at home listening to a tape or reading a book or wishing we had somebody to talk to. I don't know how many people have made friends in this community. I know people have fallen in love in the kitchen and gotten married. I know that there have been children that have had lifelong friendships forged in this center. And I know that we have something special that we can share with each other. And it's important that we do that. This teaching tells us that we are one with all that is. We are connected to all that is. I am you and you are me. And that as I open my spirit eyes to that, I see God all around me. And that there is something very special within us. We're not just one of 7.5 billion. We are the point of energy of the creative force of all of life showing up as us. Troward says, my mind is a center of divine operation. I say God showed up as us, with our face, with our life, with our thoughts, with our deeds. God shows up as us. But whatever it is, it's not a thing. It's not solid. It's not the space part of time and space. Whatever it is the godding of us, the spiriting of us, the living of life as us. And it is constantly moving. We are constantly vibrating. That's why we are beings of light, because we come from the light, and we are the light. It is our job to be the light. We are beings of love. We come from the love. We are the love. It is our job to be the love. And as we move through this life, not attached to all of the physical form of it all, but really getting that we are freaking amazing. We are spiritual beings alive and well on planet Earth, creating our lives in love and joy, in happiness, in prosperity and health and wholeness. That's our job. Our job is to enjoy our lives. Our job is to sit at the table where the fruits of life have been set before us, to enjoy the sunlight, to enjoy the fire, and to take of those fruits. Not to go out and plow the fields, not to go out, farmers, I'm not talking to you as a metaphor, not to go out and earn by the sweat of our brow, but to open up to the amazing experience of this life. And I think that one of the best things that we get to do is to do it together, so that in the high times, we've got people to jump up and down with. And in the times when things are not as easy, we've got someone to put their arms around us and to say, I know that you've got this. I know that things are going to be okay. I know that God is in the midst of it. And so it is.